I definitely want to make this quick because I want him to get a chance to get to bed. These guys, it's pretty amazing what they've done from a physical standpoint. They've been taxed to the max, and then emotionally losing at Western and at Marshall in the manner that we did. I think it says a lot about how much they care about one another, because lesser teams, and I'm not talking from a basketball standpoint, I'm talking about from an effort and togetherness standpoint, lesser teams would have, could have let up any time in this last 72 hours. I think the gentleman sitting to my right is a big reason why we haven't. If all you got to do to look for an example of how you're supposed to compete is look at Jason Wade. So, I guess it was fitting that we were able to win in another really close game. And I think our guys, certainly I hope that they feel really good about it and can sleep well tonight, knowing that got to get back at it tomorrow, getting ready for Florida International.
Yeah, I heard you guys picked up something on the road at Conference USA flu or whatever.
We've been having it. I mean, I had it before we went to Charlotte. I think it was that week.
Oh.
I missed practice for a day, and so starting back then, and it's somebody or the other has had it kind of all the way through. We've talked about it. It's cold and flu season.
Yeah.
Wash your hands, drink plenty of fluids.
Yeah. So you a little under the weather as well. You've been lately.
Nah, I've actually been good.
You've been okay.
I've been okay, yes, sir.
X didn't look like he was feeling too well. I mean, it was a.
Well, I mean, X got hit in the face, and so his nose was bleeding. He got hit another time on a rebound and injured the shoulder that he had hurt at Charlotte. I don't think it's the cold. I don't think. I think it was just the bumps and bruises that come with an intense basketball game.
Jason, kind of what was it? You guys have been in these close games, and you're a bucket or two away from being 4-1 coming in instead of 2-3. What was the difference tonight in closing it out?
Just being mentally tougher. I think everybody learned from their mistakes that we did at Western and not being tough down the stretch. So I think people took that for account, and coming out tonight, I think we were better. We were more focused. We were locked in, and we went out there and we executed what we needed to do.
Jeff, I wasn't paying close attention to the last inbounds plays from under your own basket. The first two, was Malik inbounding then, or was that because I know he caught the pass?
The first one, I'm trying to think of the order.
Yeah.
The first one, we inbounded it to AJ.
Right.
And I want to say that was with 47 seconds to go.
Right.
And they decided not to foul,
Right.
which is the same tactic that Western Kentucky used.
Right.
AJ was better prepared. He got the ball to Malik, and then they ended up fouling Malik.
Right.
I can't remember the second.
Yeah, the second one was to Malik, and I threw that in.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. And then the third one was to Malik as well. We kind of improvised. We on the one, we put a little twist in there from something we normally do, and we didn't execute it right, and so we ended up having to burn a timeout on that. We wanted to run the baseline, and we didn't, but we had the additional timeout. We changed things up. Malik came open. He got the basketball right at the end, and obviously it was a little bit of a scrum there for a second.
I mean, he saw Kalu. Is Kalu's, if nobody's on, was his job to run to the rim, or?
Well, it depends where the ball is
Yeah,
in different,
yeah.
but in that situation with everything being up there, that was the smart play.
Yeah. Just go long.
What are in football? What do they call it? The scramble drill or something?
Yeah, the receiver tries to relocate. Aaron was kind of he gets committed for 500 rebounds, and then he starts working on 600 pretty quick. I mean, I'm not sure that always gets noted, but what was it? I mean, just the way his effort on the glass tonight.
It seems like it's every night. I mean, he's taken to this playing center thing really, really well. You know, when you look at the double-figure rebound efforts that he's had, the first 20 was as a center last year against Morgan State. I can't tell you why he started at center or played center, but that was the case against Morgan State. And then, you know, I mean, he's doing such a phenomenal job for anybody, but much less an undersized center, giving up minimum 2 inches and 30 pounds every time he takes the court. So, you know, that's big for us. And, you know, we didn't get as many offensive rebounds. I mean, Jason got 3 and AC got 2. So, you know, we didn't get as many as we've been getting, but those 2 guys obviously they're really good at it.
Were you at the 4 spot a lot more tonight as usual?
Yeah,
just
sir.
What's your, again, you're going to be probably giving away size, but quickness, just you feel like you can get to the rim most of the time.
Right.
Guys are match up with you there.
Definitely. When I feel at the floor, it's an advantage for me, because the floor man he's bigger, usually bigger than me, and has a couple pounds. So I try to take that to my advantage, use my speed and my quickness, whether that's getting to the rim and making a move and finishing, or just getting to the boards and getting offensive rebounds.
I mean, you win with X going 0 for 10. I mean, if he comes around, I mean, it's going to be that much. Why? That's at this point, it would be
Yeah, I mean,
almost gravy, I guess.
I wish, you know, we had an answer to help him. I mean, you know, he wants so badly to play well and to help his teammates. You know, we're just trying to, as best we can, just calm him down, let him know we still love him, we still believe in him. You know, I think we got 3 guys right now playing really, really, really well with Malik, Jason, and AC. You had, after a couple really rough outings, I thought AJ showed some life. We got real nice contributions from Joe Reese off the bench. You know, if we can get, you know, X going, if we can get Kalu going, you know, we're in these games and you know, some of the guys are struggling. We just want those guys just keep hanging in there and not hang their heads, keep supporting them. And the more guys we can get playing at a higher level, we're going to keep getting better.
Right.
And, you know, until that happens, you know, we're going to be riding these 3 that, you know, are doing everything they can.
How have you seen Malik kind of adapt his game in the last? I know he's had to score a little bit more the last couple games tonight. He hit AJ in rhythm, I thought, for some of those threes that kind of broke the ice for him.
Right.
So, I mean, what have you seen out of Malik? Just he's kind of shoulder a lot, I guess.
Right. I think Malik has been doing an excellent job adapting to his new role. I think he didn't quite have this role at the beginning of the season as far as being as aggressive as he is now. But I think he's starting to figure out what he needs to do in order for this basketball team to be a good basketball team. And that's getting to the rim and creating for everybody else.
You're a really good defender. You probably don't have occasion to guard him very much because you're against the scout team in practice.
Right.
But how hard do you think is he to stay in front of just from watching him operate in there?
Like I said, I think he's one of the quickest guards in this conference. So for me, I know when I check him, I try to give him space because I know how fast he is. So, yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks.